Pokemon WC, which is better, badges or points? Before we start, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, share, leave a comment below, or tell me what you think about this Poke video. Without that being seen, it's time to battle. Throughout the years, because I was going to do this before the Pokemon World Championship, throughout the years, you don't know what would happen. Once you chose your starter deck, you heard me, starter deck. I ain't talking about any starter deck. I'm talking about a starter deck that is suitable for you. At one point in time, I was trying to build a starter deck based on a starter Pokemon itself from the games or the mangas. But let me say this, blood ain't ready. A deck is like a Pokemon team. If you don't believe me, next time you buy a starter deck, look at the back of it. Look down on the list of the Pokemon that's in it, and you see what I'm talking about. Oh, blood ain't ready. Cause see, when you use a starter deck, it's like you're wondering, hey, can I battle? Can I beat them? Can I see them? Oh, my brothers and sisters, we about to testify. Because when it comes to Pokemon battles, you don't know what's going to be around the corner. You don't know what card your opponent's going to pull. But you know what card you're going to pull because you got that list. Because see, a Pokemon TCG battle is like a real battle. But with intensity. I have seen myself some crazy Pokemon TCG battles in my day, but boy, let me tell you something. One that can make your heart stop, skip a beat, and wonder if it feels so sweet. I mean, at one point in time, you only had was nationals and regionals. Nationals, you could pick that. Regionals, you go there. That's the only championships you could have gone at that time. No, I'm not joking. But before that, before any of those, let me just say this. You had your state, you had your province, you had your territory, which means your state, wherever you living at, province, where you supposed to build at, territory, based on where you living at. Once more, nationals is where you get to build up your territory. Cause one, you could just won just that. No lie. I kid you not on the subject. You're thinking, wait, seriously? Yes. You could have done nationals or regionals. But buddy, let me say this again, blood ain't ready. I mean, you're looking at Pokemon like, oh my God, I'm about to go to this thing called the World Championships. That was the first time I had got it to a point where that's what it was. The World Championships. You hear me on this? Are you getting me on this? Okay, let me explain. Once you won the World Championships at that time and became champion, you know what? That's the only crazy thing about it. Too. You know, once you won a World Championship, and I'm surprised nobody didn't get this, but as a world champion of the first Pokemon World Championships, And it's supposed to be a certain job for that world champion. What job that may be? Oh, that's right. You gotta come back next year and defend your title as world champion. I'm surprised nobody noticed that yet. I said it once, and I said it twice. Then I'm gonna say it a third time. Blood ain't ready. Because that's the problem. Ah, shoot. That is the problem. We never thought that when it comes to Pokemon, you have 4 more places to go, but Trade Guard Championships, which means you had to battle in your territory, battle in your category of what you're good at. The Pokemon Video Game Championship, known as VGC. Where you only use video game play as your, as your specialty. Yes. I mean, everybody have a specialty, but you get a TCG, VG, Pokemon Go. And there's one thing about Pokemon Go I still don't get. When it comes to their world championships, how can you tell that a champion was made and born? And then there's the new one, Pokemon United. Last year, they formed this. I was surprised. No lie, I was surprised. No lies, I was surprised. If you wanna whine about it, I don't have to cry. But boy, you could be surprised. Cause see, one, with all 4 of these categories, there's a thing called points. And if you want to become a world champion like our former protagonist, Ash Ketchum, who became world champion in the end, God, it's like we never thought that being a world champion was not exciting enough. I mean, come on, people. Come on. The boy done went through so many battles, we wonder, can we play chess? Can we play video games? Can we play cards? Either way, if you was thinking about a world champion, you think about this guy. Especially if you go back and defend his title, I believe he will have one in. But you know what? Something really caught my eye on this whole thing. Really caught my eye. And that is this. The Pokemon Trading Card Game League. I looked up this commercial. And throughout the years, we have been following the chance and opportunities of Ash, who collected these TCG gym badges, who collected gym badges, which was introduced because of him. I mean, they didn't start the league until the Johto series. And you know what happens, right? Seriously, you know what happens, right? When you challenge the gym leader in Pokemon TCG, you know what you're supposed to get? A gym badge. And yet, that's what I thought at first. But again, something tells me really, something told me something wasn't right. Is that all you get, just a gym badge? Ain't you supposed to get something else? Then it hits me. A TM. Really, a TM. It blows me away not knowing that if you was to get a TM, doesn't that mean that with the badge, during the first year badges, where you earn every 500 points with a techno machine known as TM's Award, every 200 after each badge, TMs was essentially advised from gym leader on how to be a better player. Which means, guess what? And I ain't gonna lie, no I'm not. As you can see, the Zephyr badge, 400. High badge, 403. Plain badge, 480. Fog badge, 450. So on and so forth. All the way down to the Rising badge, 1100 points. Which means if you was to earn that much points, you would have went to World Championships until next year. That means badges help you earn points more than go to these other countries and places to go to these World Championships where you get to battle with the ultimate battles. No lie, against the ultimate trainers. Because once you make it to the finals, you know you're ready for that battle. Or I'm just thinking, that sounds stupid. Does it? Because once you battle in the finals of that World Championship, especially against a defending champion, how do I say this next part? It's like we never fathom how they just overlook at a champion battle in TCG, thinking, oh, that's just a regular battle. Yeah, no lie. No lie, no joke. I'm not lying. Because it's like, oh, I just became a champion. Like Ash. Oops, that came out wrong. Or did it? But that's the whole purpose of Pokemon TCG, right? Become a world champion, like our favorite character himself, Ash Ketchum. Man. Then next year, they're gonna have to change the World Championships logo. Cause let's just say, if you look at the comparisons of the logos, which one's better? The one they use for the World Championships in the anime, or just this regular one right here? But with that being said, I'm your boy Chris Blackthorn Harris. When it comes to my Pokemon TCG battle, I know I shine on through Tillerization.